This type of product brings me more than $3,000 per month. And when I say this product, I do not mean this exact Joe Rogan design. I mean products made using the same technique, but with different themes, designs, and markets. I have personally spent a lot of time perfecting this technique. And by the end of this video, I want to show you exactly how I make these premium magnets, how I sell them, and how you can use the same process to create your own profitable product line. Stay until the end because I will also give you one product idea that I genuinely believe can work extremely well if you execute it properly. Welcome to day 14 of the 100 Days, 100 Laser Products Challenge. Today, we are making this premium wooden magnet. If you get value from this series, like the video and subscribe to the channel. You can also download the file for this project completely free through the link in the description. But the same production technique can be used for much more than magnets. You can use it for small wall art, decorative pieces, souvenirs, collectible products, and many other laser projects. Let's first look at the file. The design consists of two main pieces. The front piece contains the engraving and the main shape of the product. The second piece is cut separately and glued onto the back. This back layer also contains the opening where the magnet will sit. For this project, I am using 4mm plywood. Once everything is positioned correctly, we can start engraving. And while the laser is engraving, let me explain how this type of product became a $3,000 per month income stream for me. If we are talking specifically about magnets, one of the best places to sell products like this is gift shops, especially gift shops in tourist areas. I currently supply 4 gift shops with magnets made using this production method, and they sell very well. There is actually a chance that someone watching this video has already bought one of my magnets without knowing that you are now watching exactly how they are made. But there is one important detail. The design needs to be unique. If you make another generic souvenir magnet that looks like everything else in the store, then you are competing directly with cheap, mass-produced magnets. That is not where I want to compete. I want my product to look premium, different material, better engraving, better finish, more interesting design. Something that immediately looks handmade and different from the cheap magnet sitting next to it. That puts you into a completely different category. You are no longer trying to be the cheapest magnet. You are trying to be the magnet someone actually remembers. Once the engraving is complete, I lightly sand the surface. You do not need to remove much material. The goal is simply to remove the small amount of residue created during engraving and make the surface clean before assembly. After sanding, you can immediately see that the engraving looks cleaner and the wood surface feels much better. Now we have the engraved front piece and the back layer. I apply a small amount of superglue and carefully align both layers. Once the two pieces are bonded together, we can insert the magnet into the opening on the back. Make sure the magnet sits securely and does not protrude too far from the surface. And now we are almost finished. The final step is what really gives this product the premium appearance. I apply several light coats of clear finish. The clear coat protects the wood, protects the engraving, and gives the entire product a much richer appearance. Instead of looking like raw plywood, the grain becomes more visible and the whole piece gets that finished glossy look. And this is the final result. A very simple product made from only a small amount of plywood, but once the engraving, layering, sanding, magnet, and clear finish come together, it feels like a completely different product. Now let's talk about how I would build a business around this. For tourist locations, I would create themed collections specifically for that area. If you are selling near a famous city, landmark, mountain, lake, national park, or tourist attraction, build the entire collection around that place. Do not make one magnet. Make a collection. Different landmarks, local symbols, famous buildings, coordinates, local animals, maps, quotes, anything people associate with that destination. Now the gift shop has an entire product line instead of one random magnet. That means you can usually price them above the basic mass-produced magnets in the same store. The customer understands why. It is wood, it is engraved, it has a premium finish, it looks handmade. It is something they are unlikely to find in Walmart or a generic souvenir chain. Now here is the product idea I promised you earlier. Create a collection of magnets inspired by coins. For example, if you are selling in the United States, create a complete collection inspired by American coins. You could create different designs designs around the penny, nickel, dime, quarter, half dollar, or even historic coins. The same idea can work in almost any country. Use the local currency and create a collectible series. The reason I like this idea is simple. People naturally want to complete collections. If someone buys one, there is a reason to buy the others, and gift shops can display the entire series together. You could package several together as a collectible set or sell them individually so customers can build their own collection. Then approach gift shops, bookstores, museums, tourist stores, visitor centers, and other places already selling souvenirs. You do not need 100 customers. You need a few good locations that reorder regularly. One good shop can turn into consistent monthly revenue. 4 or 5 good shops can become an actual business. You can also sell these online. Because they are lightweight, small, easy to ship, and extremely visual, they work well for social media, Etsy-style marketplaces, and your own website. And once you perfect the production method, changing the design is easy. The process stays almost identical, only the artwork changes. That completes day 14 of the 100 Days, 100 Laser Products Challenge. This is one of those products where the manufacturing process is simple, but the real value comes from the design, finish, and how you position it. Create unique designs. Build collections instead of single products. Approach businesses that already have the customers you want, and focus on making something that looks premium instead of trying to compete with the cheapest product on the shelf. The free file for this project is linked in the description. I will see you tomorrow with another product for day 15.